Why saving money is keeping you poor, the 100K mistake. Saving money is actually making you poorer. Right now, your money is losing value every single day, and you don't even see it happening. In fact, the way you're saving money might be the exact reason you'll never become wealthy. Imagine saving money for 10 years, doing everything right, and still ending up behind someone who saved less than you. Sounds unfair, right? But it happens every single day, and the craziest part is, most people will never question it, because everything you've been taught about money sounds logical. Save more, spend less, be responsible. And if you follow that advice perfectly, you should be financially secure. But here's the problem. Being financially secure is not the same as becoming wealthy. And that's exactly where most people get stuck for their entire lives. They save money for years. They avoid risks. They do everything right. And yet, they never actually get ahead. So what's going wrong? Why do people who save consistently still struggle to build real wealth? And more importantly, are you making the same mistake right now? Because this one habit could quietly cost you over $100,000 without you even realizing it. Let's slow this down for a second. Think about your own routine. You wake up, go to work, earn money, and try to manage it carefully. Maybe you avoid unnecessary expenses. Maybe you skip buying things you want. Maybe you even feel proud when you save money at the end of the month. That feeling is powerful. It gives you a sense of control. It makes you feel like you're moving forward. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Saving money is designed to make you feel safe, not rich. And those are two completely different goals. Now let me show you something that will change how you see money forever. Imagine two people, Jake and Alex, same age, same income, same starting point. Jake follows traditional advice. Every single month, he saves $500. He's consistent, disciplined, careful. He avoids risks and keeps his money in a savings account. Alex also sets aside $500 every month, but instead of letting it sit in the bank, he invests it. Not in anything complicated, not in risky trades, just simple index funds that track the market. Now at the beginning, nothing seems different. In fact, Jake might feel smarter. His money is stable, no ups and downs, no stress. Alex, on the other hand, sees fluctuations. Some months his investments go up. Some months they go down. And that makes most people uncomfortable, because humans naturally prefer certainty over growth. And this is exactly why most people never build wealth. They choose comfort over opportunity. But here's what's happening behind the scenes. If this is changing how you see money right now, make sure you subscribe, because I break down real strategies like this every week. Jake's money is slowly being eaten away, not by bad decisions, not by spending, but by something invisible: inflation. Inflation is the silent force that reduces the value of your money every single year. You don't notice it immediately, but over time, it becomes impossible to ignore. Prices rise, cost of living increases, and your money loses purchasing power. On average, inflation sits around 3% per year. That means every year your money is worth less than it was before. So even though Jake's savings account is growing, the real value of his money is shrinking. And this is where the illusion happens, because your brain focuses on the number in your account, not what that money can actually buy. And that's why saving feels like progress, even when it's not. Now let's go back to Alex. Alex's money isn't just sitting still, it's working. Historically, the stock market returns around 7 to 10% per year. Let's take a conservative number, 8%. Now think about that difference. Jake earns almost nothing on his savings. Alex earns 8% every year. That gap might not seem huge at first, but over time, it becomes everything. Because of one simple concept: compounding. Compounding is when your money earns returns. And then those returns start earning returns too. It's exponential growth, and it completely changes the outcome. At first, it looks slow, almost boring, but then something shifts. Your money starts growing faster, not because you're adding more, but because your existing money is multiplying. It's like planting a seed. At first, nothing happens. Then it grows slowly, and eventually, it becomes a tree. But here's the catch. Compounding needs time, and most people waste it. Let's look at the numbers. Jake and Alex both set aside $500 every month. After 10 years, Jake has saved about $60,000. Alex has over $90,000. Now here's the important part. Most people look at that and think, okay, that's better, but not life-changing. And that's exactly why they underestimate compounding, because the real magic doesn't happen early, it happens later. After 20 years, Jake has around $120,000. Alex has close to $300,000. Now the difference is massive, over $170,000. Same income, same effort, completely different results. And this is where everything becomes clear. Saving money is not enough. It never was. Now here's where things get uncomfortable. Saving money feels safe, but in reality, it's one of the riskiest long-term strategies, because the biggest risk is not losing money. It's losing time. Every year you delay investing, you lose the opportunity for compounding to work. And once that time is gone, you can't recover it. That's the real cost. Not dollars. Time. Now here's something even more interesting. Banks already understand this. That's why they don't just hold your money. They use it. They invest it. They grow it. And then they give you a tiny return. So while your money is sitting in your account, it's actually working. Just not for you. And once you understand this, your perspective changes, because you realize something important. The goal is not to save money. The goal is to grow money. And those are completely different strategies. Saving protects you. Investing builds you. Saving creates security. Investing creates freedom. And most people stop at security. They never reach freedom, because they never take that second step. Now, this doesn't mean saving is useless. Savings matter. They give you stability. They protect you from emergencies. But they are not the path to wealth. They are just the beginning. The real game starts after that, when you take that saved money and put it into something that grows. Because at the end of the day, wealth is not built by saving. It's built by multiplying. And that requires a shift in thinking. Instead of asking, how much can I save? Start asking, how can I make this money grow? Because that one question changes everything. It forces you to think differently. It pushes you to look for opportunities. And it moves you from playing defense to playing offense. And that's what separates people who survive from people who thrive. So if you've been saving money your whole life and wondering why you're not getting ahead, now you know why. You're not doing it wrong. You're just not doing enough. Saving is step 1. Investing is step 2. And without step 2, you stay stuck. Because in the end, it's not about how much you save. It's about how much your money grows. And that difference can change your entire life. If you made it this far, you're already ahead of most people. Subscribe now and start playing the money game the right way.